All right,
Yeah,
let's keep it.
as long as the fans know who's the ugly one in the group, then that's fine.
Okay, so they'll
Um,
understand it too. Okay, got you.
you couldn't even finish the joke because you ain't know what the fuck it say. If you gonna hit the king, you gotta kill the king.
Speaking of killing kings, how about this queen? She's dead. I'll talk about that
Oh, yeah.
later because
Well, we'll
that's
talk
a
about
whole
that. Yeah,
that's
okay.
enormous today.
Luckily something
These
relevant
fucking
happened that I
yeah
could put into the thumbnail. Oh shit, we gotta
yeah
start talking
finally
about current
yeah
events.
thank this is one good thing the queen's done for me is gave me something to talk about.
It's the only thing she's ever done for black people.
Ain't it? Well, I mean, she gave him a few extra scoops of rice, right? Back in the
I
day,
don't-
like
ain't
you
she
you
the one
worked
that said
hard
let them
today, huh?
she let us eat cake, right? That's her, right?
I don't think it's
She
that
was like,
one. I don't
oh,
think it was that one.
you sure? I feel
No,
like she was letting us eat cake. You know, I
I
mean,
don't know if it was that one.
if you talking about British cake, Princess Diana is the only one I'm trying to eat. They can't see me on Twitch. Are you still setting me up,
Oh
or
yeah, I'm setting you up.
I know I'm dark, but I don't think I'm that dark.
I
We can
mean, is it sunny up there or something, or what's going on?
it's always sunny in Philadelphia. Roll credits.
I need to see that show again. That show was I used to love that show.
I never watched it. Haven't seen a single episode.
Seriously?
Yep, that Community and I guess Game of Thrones are like on my need to watch list.
Oh well. I mean, I tried to watch some Game of Thrones, kind of got bored, but it wasn't too bad.
Really, I'm surprised to
Yeah,
hear to say that. I'm really expecting it to be really good.
and they put a lot of money in the production, so I'm sure it's not as like I'm a hard sell when it comes to trying to start me on shows in the first place. So I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt in the first place. But
You're using Twitch soundtrack, right?
yeah,
They don't got a UK genre.
you put
We
the
got
UK
properly
genre,
we gotta put some UK drill up in
make
here,
them
yo.
feel a little
Let
special, a little special.
we gotta let the man them know that we run things around here now.
Yeah, the
You
show
know
is
what I'm
better
saying?
than
You know
anything
what I'm saying,
else.
bro? They don't got no UK drill up in here. Listen, how
Let
can I be
people.
homophobic? My bitch is gay. Eh, hugging my mother, even the stick is gay. Hold my brother, and tell him I
What
love him. I don't swing that
a tea
way.
and biscuit.
Just to run
Get
on
that lick
Eve,
like a biscuit.
to run on Christmas Day, telling Doja Cat, trying to indulge in that. Not anymore. I'm so sad. I'm so sad about Doja Cat. We can talk
What
about
happened to
Doja Cat.
Doja?
Have you seen her on Instagram?
Nah.
Just fucked her shit up, bro. She shaved all her hair, like
No.
all of her hair, her eyebrow hair too. Now
What the fuck?
she looks fucking
Now I gotta
weird,
look this up.
bro.
What do you
Weird.
mean Doja Cat did?
Look, she looks bad, bro. She looks bad, and she lost all the. She like first though she started with losing all the weight, so she
Yeah.
had she still has because she still got like the bubble butt and shit like that, but
Mm-hmm.
she don't got that she don't got those potholes in her ass no more, and she don't got like the fucking thickness of that shit just was so fucking
Yo,
fleshy
what
before.
in the world?
Yeah, bro, Doja Cat broke my heart, bro. And that's just sorry because Ice Spice came in to fill the hole that Doja Cat left, bro. But that's why you can't be fucking with these famous girls no more, man, because they want to be having these manic breakthroughs after the nigga that they know ain't shit for them stop giving them dick, and then they want to go crazy, yo. So it's like
First off,
I'm trying to get into Ice Spice before she go crazy off of Drake or some shit like that. Start painting her toenails with a six on them that I'm have to make fuck a pigeonhole. I'm a night owl. This is a different mode. I'ma have to make the pick and six on her pinky
see,
toe.
here's damn, that's a kind of
Her shit with
interesting
a
take on
shooting
it. Okay.
guard. Just let a nigga know I will have you courtside, not the middle
But
row.
here's the thing, right?
All little
This
love
this
in a
this
minute though.
this
So,
she's doing this intent. I mean, she don't look that bad.
it looks
Well,
terrible.
then she shaves her eyebrows. I just
Terrible.
got to the
I mean, I'm
eyebrow
not gonna
part.
lie. I'm
Okay.
not gonna lie. Me
What the
personally,
hell?
I never found Doja Cat's face or head shape attractive to begin with. Like, I liked her personality and stuff
Yo, she
like
looked
that
like
when
my
she was like
cousin.
weird and shit.
Not the female
Yeah,
one either.
that's crazy, bro. Listen, I like Doja Cat before, cause like I was
Take
into
that
Doja
back.
Cat first.
Take that
I
back.
was the first person in the entire world who was into Doja Cat.
Oh,
When she dropped the "Bitch I'm a Cow" video,
uh,
I
uh,
was her number one supporter. I'm like, yo, this
uh.
girl weird. She got the anime titties in the background. I could tell the way she
Look,
moved her
she's
ass.
testing your loyalty. That's
And
what she's
nigga,
doing right now. She's testing your
fuck it, I'm
loyalty.
not. Listen, I'm the most unloyal nigga. If my girl get into a car accident, bro, she got me for 3 months and I'm gone. Like you get the pity 3 months. And that's it, yo. That's you don't get no more from me, yo. I was on Tinder and I seen a girl with one arm and she was kind of attractive, and I'm just like, nah,
Let's
nah,
give a
I'm good.
round of applause to this
I,
little
I,
thing.
I, I need the double twist. You only go. I can't be out here, uh, dating future go.
Bro, look,
God.
listen. When you have like shortcomings, you have to compensate in certain ways. Maybe
Listen,
that one arm does
just
things that you
cause
wouldn't even know. Maybe it's
just
better
cause
than two.
Luffy looks just cause Luffy looks up to Shanks don't mean I gotta look up to you. All right, listen, you. No, let me stop. I be saying,
Jeez.
I be saying shit like this, then I be wondering why I'm single. Like, yo, why am I single? Why don't no girl like me? And I say like crazy shit like
And
that.
then you watch the videos back, and you're like, oh, let me not do that again.
Oh,
Next
that's
video comes
what
up, these hoes with one arm.
I,
Like,
the whole day. Yo, actually, it's crazy
every
about
time.
that, right?
Come on,
So,
try it. Come on.
I was watching a video
Mm.
today, and it was Instagram like reel and shit like that, and the girl was like, "Oh, when my boyfriend used to take my shirt off, but I used to stop him because my boobs were soft," and I'm like. What the fuck does that mean? I'm looking in the comments. It's like, oh yeah, guys are making us insecure because they expect our nipples to be hard 100% of the time. And I'm like, what
Who
the
does? Who
fuck
says
are
that?
you talking about?
What?
So I was in the comments. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Girls be making up insecurities just so they can find ways to blame men. Cause I
What do you
have
mean?
never, and I am a boob aficionado. I am a supporter of the giant mammograms. I am president of the itty bitty titty committee. I love
Mm-hmm.
all boobs and stuff like
They're
that.
all great.
You think that this nipple shit would have went under my radar? Now, don't get me wrong. I've heard persecution of nipples in terms of like the dinner plates and
Mm-hmm.
shit like that, or like the baloney nips, or even the inverted sometimes get clowned, right?
They're all beautiful.
No, all of them. The first though, I don't understand how people don't like big giant nipples. That's
Look,
me.
even if they're
I love
lopsided,
that.
even if they're
I love.
lopsided, you have like it's
Right?
both the best worlds.
Bro, listen, I'm a titty guy till the death. But yeah, I think that's a great introduction video. No
Oh yeah,
need to
kind of forgot to
uh
introduce ourselves. We just jumped right into that.
I was completely aware of
We,
that.
we
We just gonna have the cold open. I love cold opens. You ever watch a show with like really good cold opens?
yeah.
Scrubs and Brooklyn Nine-Nine both have amazing cold
If you ever
opens. I'm
watch
not
The
gonna.
Office, you understand that The Office does too.
Oh, cold opens has I say cold opens. The office has cold opens. I didn't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
about
yeah.
that.
I mean, they jump
I
right
I
straight into shit.
I
It's great.
I used to really hate on the office when I was younger, but
It's a great show.
I'll definitely get into it eventually. But without further ado, what's up, guys?
Hello,
Welcome to the Late
hello.
Developers. I hope you guys enjoyed our little bit of our discussion before we get into our discussion
We didn't even talk
because
about nothing
we've
yet.
got a lot to talk about today,
Hmm.
right?
We
um,
actually have topics. Well, yeah, I actually have topics. I wrote stuff down for the first time, so it's not off the dome like typically. But we're gonna.
I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot.
Okay.
I don't have shit prepared
Well, I
today
got
at
like
all.
four. I was kind of hoping that you would come up with a little bit more. But
I didn't
yeah,
come up
we'll
with
see
zero,
what we got.
zilch, nada. I am unprepared today. My life is just all over the place right now, bro. Between trying to balance school and work and getting my homework done,
Oh, I
and
don't know
shit
how
like
I
that.
feel. Ouch.
Listen. Your boy is not in his right state of mind right now, bro. Listen,
Mm.
at college, bro, I've only got one thing on my mind. That's the same
The
thing
books.
that's what Fleece Johnson got on his mind. Listen, I haven't
Man,
eaten. I've
being the
been thinking
child of
about
God.
booty. Listen, I've been thinking about booty this entire time. Booty's more important than eating to me at this point, bro. That's all I've
It's the
been
same
thinking about in
thing.
college, bro. And also, can I go
It's the
to the
same thing. What
gym
do you mean?
too? Oh my God, it is the same thing. I'm trying to. yo, listen, I'm trying to save some room. I
Hmm.
can't eat all that dessert. I want to have as much dessert as possible. So I've been starving myself and stuff like that. But
Got
yeah,
you, got you, got you. All that cake you
that's
got to devour. I see you.
that's actually I signed up today for the anime club and the gamer club and
Mm.
stuff like that. So my chances of getting coochie have just went from here down to the
Yeah, well,
ground because
production unless you
I
listen,
just
unless you finally about to settle, which I've been telling you forever. Maybe this is like your way of finally coping with the reality of the situation that you've been faced
yeah,
with
I
lately.
don't even trip though. I definitely had like a superiority complex because like a lot of the anime people just don't take showers and like I'm a fat fuck. I'm a good looking fat fuck, but at least I take showers, right?
No,
So
they're
like
all
I
clean
never
and
wanted
good.
I never wanted to be around these niggas and stuff like that, like the anime club. But like in like my last few semesters at Hostos, I actually met a few cool people and stuff like that. So I was
Mm.
like, oh, yeah, cool. Maybe you guys aren't that bad, you know. Specifically like my Japanese class too. They a lot of them I haven't kept in contact with too many of them, but a lot of them are pretty cool. Stuff like that. I still play the game with them every now and then, stuff like that. We hung out like once. So I probably should get in contact. Socializing and me have been really bad recently because I've been really focusing on myself.
Well, here
But
comes
that's
the stuff
my
on Real Talk tonight. Yes, sir.
real talk
Yeah,
tonight. Yes,
tonight's just a
sir. Thank
talk,
you.
a
Yeah,
podcast listing. We're just gonna have a conversation tonight.
yeah. Thank you for supporting us. I appreciate you coming in. But that's my weekly update of how I'm doing. How have you been this week, Justin?
I've been busting my ass at work as the usual, um, just finding different things to occupy my time. Trying to get into more hobbies. I've been slacking with that, trying to draw more, get into the art. More art's coming. We got a whole thing, everything for the TLD, Twitch, YouTube, and all that. I'm gonna try to design some stuff, so it's gonna be looking nice soon.
I just
Um,
realized we keep saying Roy Tempest's real name.
listen, I
You
can't,
gotta stop saying that. I said it too. I'm taking
I
accountability,
can't
baby.
help it. Like I know him by who he is.
Bro, yo, if he was Nux Taku, he would have been having a hit out on us because Nux Taku definitely got some hitters out there, bro.
Gotta stop. Shake my head. Yeah, you
Listen,
shake
we
your head.
do it. Listen, bro. But yeah, what were you saying? So you saying you're working and
Look, I
stuff like
earned the
that?
right. He, I've earned the right. What are you saying?
What are you saying? You were working and stuff like that? What else?
Um, that's basically really it. Just
And
trying to.
real quick, I want to thank everybody that's in the chat right now. I really appreciate you guys
Mhm.
uh watching us and stuff like that. We never really have this many people at the same time. I mean, I'm on Twitch right now, so it's not exactly 6 viewers and stuff like that. But however many people are in here watching us, I want to say I appreciate you
We
guys.
definitely
Uh,
appreciate it.
we're we're slowly building up. So we're gonna have like 50,000 people in here. We're gonna come for Kai Sinat, who's
We,
live right now, yo.
yeah, we're gonna pass his views. We're gonna surpass you.
I
Thank you.
will, I will surpass you. But
All
yeah,
right.
what
So,
else?
I honestly kind of want to just jump right into the main topic at hand. Something that's been
Yo, isn't
annoying
that
me all
crazy? Every
damn day.
wait, 1 second, bro. As soon as I start thanking people, they fucking leave. Is that not
Like, why
crazy?
is this nigga talking?
As,
Don't
as
thank
soon as
me.
as
Bye.
soon yo, I swear to God, people wanted to see asshole Joshua. They do not like nice Joshua. Every
Then stop.
time I do something nice,
Stop
bruh,
thanking the
people
audience. Just let
shit
them
on
be.
me, bruh.
Just let them come in the shadows, and they'll
Oh,
stay
all
and
right, they
watch.
came back. Yeah, you better, you bitch ass niggas. You better get the fuck back in here. Matter of
Bec-
fact, give me money. I want
Pay
money.
me
Give me
now.
money.
Anyway,
JR, how
anyway,
you
since we're
doing,
talking
JR
about things that are
Mercenary?
making
We're
me mad, I'm gonna just jump right into it.
go ahead, go
All
ahead.
day at work, all day on the news, all day every single place. Like, okay, the queen is dead, right? Death is sad, you know. I understand people having emotions, but didn't we fight these people? It's like, didn't we say go fuck yourself? Because wasn't it them? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm remembering all this wrong. Maybe I was taught wrong. I mean, I didn't pay much attention in history class. But not only that, it's like, even if I'm wrong in regards to that, why are all these people here complaining and being all sad? Like, oh my god, the queen is gone. As if it has anything to do with us at all.
I just want to
Like, the
say,
only thing that
God,
has to do with us is that maybe, no, let me not jump into that. Let me not jump into that. We're gonna.
I just want to say, God save the Queen because I don't know about you, bruv, but I'm a right yo, downright Brit, okay? And I think that y'all not understanding how me and the man dem is feeling about this, bruv, okay? You acting like a real pussy yo right now, bruv. Don't let me and the man dem run down on you, okay? I'm gonna have KSI, okay? I'm gonna have who else is British?
Hmm.
I don't even know. I got you right now. I'm gonna get
Hold on, I
Tom
gotta try to look up
Holland,
something real quick.
right? I'm gonna get Tom Holland on you, okay? Okay, we go listen, me and the man dem, we go crazy off of this Queen stuff, bruv.
There we go.
Okay?
That's better. That's better. Okay. So anyway, as I was saying about
Listen,
the
bro.
British,
You
England, and all
UK
of them.
UK right you at first off,
Listen,
you a fucking asshole. Fuck you. First off, bro.
listen,
You acting like a real pussy right
bro.
now, okay?
Why do people care? I
Listen,
get like feeling like sympathy, giving your condolences, but these people are acting as if they were born and raised over
man,
there.
I haven't seen one person. Maybe you hang around too many white people, bro.
That's
I haven't
exactly
seen
my
one
problem.
person give a fuck,
That's
bro.
exactly my problem.
Everybody been dropping memes about this queen, the queen memes. That's what they've been dropping,
Queen
bro.
memes.
I haven't
Catchy,
uploaded any
catchy.
yet, but that shit is fucking
Bro, that is
funny,
exactly
bro.
my problem. I'm not saying it's any black people. I'm not saying any
All I'm
Hispanic
saying is
people.
that, like, imagine going 96 years and not making it to 100. I'm so mad at Betty White, bro. You
Bro, she
literally
was
had like
almost there.
less than a month, bro. She had like less than a month, bro.
Poor child. Poor child.
January 1st, and you out of here? Get the fuck out of here.
She's like,
Me
I'm
personally,
done.
me personally, I wouldn't die at 99. I feel like it's getting cucked, bro.
I'm
Like,
thinking about just taking it out at like 40.
let me put the 100 on the board, bro. That, nigga, first of all, you don't got that many. You almost 30, nigga. So you don't got that many years left.
Basically,
You an old
like
ass
I
nigga
said,
already.
you're saying that as if it's gonna change what I'm saying.
Listen, I mean, just because you happy don't mean you get to end it early, bro. You ain't Tom Brady, nigga. You
Like I'm
gotta
gonna just down for the count. Like all right,
listen, bro.
like I'm just be walking in the street one day. I'm just gonna be like, all right, I'm done, and just gone, just
I
gone.
literally do not vibe with Earth anymore. I'm going to Agartha. Right.
Let me see what's on the
Okay,
other
but
side. This is
yeah,
kind of boring, but
I
so
literally
if
have not seen anything about this Queen shit. I mean, I don't even think the people in Britain care because it's like, why? Like,
like
first
does
off,
she have any
Princess
power,
Diana. She has zero power, but
or is it
Princess
just
Diana was a
traditions?
bad bitch. All right, let's never forget about Princess Diana. They fucking killed her because she was gonna, I don't know what the fuck she was gonna do, but she was a cool person
I don't know.
apparently,
If you're like
and shit
normal and
like
you don't,
that.
if you're not into incest, then you are going to get killed. Like,
Listen,
oh,
bro,
this one's part lizard, so we can't have her around.
I'm not saying that if Princess Diana was my sister, there'd be some incestual behavior, but let's just say
I mean, that's
I'm
par for
glad
the
that she's not
course.
my sister. You know, I'm saying like
Like as if
we
you
would
didn't do
have
anything different.
we would have had beautiful three-eyed babies. That's all I'm gonna gonna say. But yeah, I mean,
You gotta
I
keep it
don't
in the
give a
family,
listen.
purebred.
My only knowledge of anything
Mm,
British is the
British.
fucking Doctor Who show. That's literally it.
That's the only good
I
thing that came out of them,
I
other
I
than us.
literally do not give a fuck about anything that goes on in Britain right now, bro. Like at all, bro. That can bring me some heat if I was more famous and shit like that. But
Bro,
every time I
yeah.
see, I can't take them niggas seriously. Like about a year ago, me and my niggas was just like losing our minds off of these UK niggas and shit and the way they be talking and shit. Because they be like, hey yo, bro, go run down on the man them and them and stuff like that. And they was actually quite offensive. You ever seen that one where the niggas was like, yo,
Yo,
we
how
on
you trying to sound so goon and talking so proper? I don't understand.
yeah,
Like
bro.
I don't understand. Like they
Niggas, all
tried
that
really
shit.
really hard. They all like maybe this is just a general thing. Whatever's popular, everyone tries to go towards. But they try really hard to be trappers. They're trying to
Mm,
be like they're from Chicago. Like 21
I
Savage, for
can't.
example. Like,
I mean,
bro,
he was born in the UK, but he was raised here.
he
I
got
would,
lucky. He is the
I
only one that got it out.
definitely, I definitely wouldn't be talking shit about
He's
21
the only one that
Savage
got
for
it
your
out
own safety.
because he was
But
born. Well, he was born there. He was raised here. But all these niggas over there, they're born, raised, and they watch us over on this side. I'm not saying
off tea and
I'm saying us as
crumpets.
if I'm like over there trapping and shit. They watch Americans
Them
from
niggas is
Chicago,
not tough,
L.A.,
bro.
any other kind of place, and they want to be
None,
just like them. But
none
it
of those
doesn't
niggas
work
would
with who they
survive in
are.
New York
It isn't. No, hell no.
at
Fuck no.
all.
Nah,
None of
it's
them niggas would
different.
survive.
It's different. Like people down there, people. I mean, they you have assholes everywhere, especially in the UK. Uh, all that area, I understand. They have different kinds of assholes in New York, though. Like
Yeah,
they
speaking of New York, you trying to hear a funny story? All
depends.
right, boom. So I got two roommates, right? And neither of these niggas is from New York. 'Cause I live in Queens right now. By the
Mm.
way, I updated my room, so the room tour is coming up soon. I just keep adding shit to my room, and like a lot of shit in my apartment wasn't working at first and whatever. But I gotta put all these girls be in my dorm and stuff like that. So I gotta get them out of the room so
For
they
you, of
don't try
course.
to
Yeah, got you, got you, got you.
yeah, and, you know, I gotta get them off of my bed and stuff like that because they be all over me. They
With their
never want
shoes
to get
on and
off of me and
everything, they're just
stuff
so
like
excited to
that.
take off
Yeah,
their
so
shoes.
I
You're
gotta
like,
get
come
them
on,
out
bro,
of
let me see
here
your feet.
first. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I got like 10 girls on my bed right now. Ladies, I'm trying to record. All right,
Mm-hmm. I
but
see you
yeah,
passing me notes. I see you.
but other than that, right, I got two roommates, right?
Mm.
And neither of these niggas is from New York. but they want to act like not like they're from New York, but they want to act like they know more than me. And when I'm trying to put them on the game and shit like that, they really people really from New for that are not from New York really be acting like this is not a whole different country. Like
It
y'all are
is.
foreigners, y'all are not valid here. You guys are tourists. I don't care how long you've been here.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
are tourists.
I was
All right.
born and raised there for a good portion of my life, but even because of how long I've been down here, going back up there, it took me a while to adjust. I didn't even
Right.
come close to
So
adjusting
I
until
was
like I
trying to
was getting
talk.
ready to leave.
Right, so I was trying to talk to my roommate and stuff like that, and both of them. This is how I know they fucking foreigners, right? 'Cause they both said the same shit within a day apart of each other.
Mm.
So my roommate that I'm sharing the room with, dude was like, "Oh, bro, I'm trying to go to New York." I'm like, "Well, you're in New York." He's like, "Nah, man, New York City." I'm like, "Yeah, you're in New York City." He's like, "No, bro, we're in Queens. I'm trying to go to New York, New York." Are you trying to
Manhattan?
say Manhattan, nigga? So
What
yeah, that's what I said.
the-
And I'm like, yo, bro, just say New York, just say Manhattan, just say Manhattan, just say Manhattan. And he's like, bro, but that's New York though, right? And then literally a day later, my other roommate and shit like that, he like, oh man, I'm so annoyed. I gotta go to New York tomorrow. I looked at him like, my nigga, you're in New York. He like, yeah, but I meant New York, New York. And like, yeah, you're in New York, New York. Nah, but they call Manhattan, New York, New York, right? So yeah, when you're fucking ordering package from Amazon and shit like that, get the fuck out of here. Like, just call it Manhattan. Just call it Manhattan. Just say it's Manhattan. And he like, yo, low key, Queens and Brooklyn are basically Long Island, right? And oh, I
They
almost
have to be
punched him.
messing with you. Are you
Oh,
sure
I
they're not
almost
messing with
punched.
you?
They, I've dealt with foreigners before. I've dealt with illegal immigrants before, but they wanna be down so badly, right? I swear to God, it's not because I'm not like the most well like they be asking me, oh, what bus to take and stuff like that. Cool.
Hmm.
I know every bus in the fucking city and shit like that. But like New York isn't like a knowledge thing. It's a mindset thing. And if you're
Yeah.
not ready to have the mindset, you're not ready for fucking New York. And it's that simple. Like usually I would debate a nigga, but like certain things you just don't debate a nigga. Like if a nigga going off on some religious ramble, let him have it. If a nigga trying to talk to you about your own city, let him have it because they gonna feel it eventually, bruh. And all I gotta say is, look, I grew here, you flew here. So if anyone got a fucking problem, the Bronx is Yonkers, then get the yo. Listen, hold on.
Is
First of all, appreciate the
you about to
comment,
go on a
but
whole
get the
rant there?
fuck, but get the
Why are you
fuck
hyping
out of
him
here. The
up?
Bronx,
Come on,
like
Thorny.
I like what the listen,
Oh,
the Bronx. You know damn well. Like don't even first off, Jada Kiss would Jada Kiss probably commented that because. Cause ain't no way I'm talking Westchester County and the Bronx is anywhere like each other, bro. I've lived in both areas and shit like that. I've lived everywhere in New York. The only place I haven't been is Staten Island, and
why would you want
I
to go
guess I
there?
haven't, and I haven't lived in Brooklyn. But trust,
Oh, definitely not.
guaranteed, Brooklyn gonna be the next move for me. Cause I'm in Queens right now. I'm about to take. I took over the Bronx. I took over
Took
Manhattan.
over.
So Queens right now. I'm solidifying my roots, stuff like that.
Hmm.
And then after that, I'm going to Brooklyn. I'm not gonna lie, some of these Queens girls, fine, bruh. I had a fucking fire Joe today, bruh. Shorty was walking in front of me. Yo, listen, all I gotta say is I love my black queens. I'll never turn my back on my black queens, right? But yeah, listen. If you're not from New York, you're not valid. Even Justin Ray is a tourist, bro. This nigga not nigga gave up his roots, bro. Like
Listen,
he nigga
I wish I can
nigga
argue.
not a
When I
new
went there, it was kind
nigga
of
not a New
different. It
Yorker.
was different. I got there, I'm like, damn, now I gotta get back into like shoving people out of the way and being rude, but it's not rude. It's just the normal. And I'm
And
walking around
I
like,
gotta go to 42nd Street
oh,
every day too. So
yeah.
I'm fucking pushing niggas, bro. Cause
I was
I work one
exhausted.
stop away from yo. Oh, when your girl came through and yo,
But
she just
she,
sounded like
I'm like,
oh
don't look
my
at the
god,
crackheads.
shell shocked. Yo, you have to tell her not to leave. Like, oh, don't stare too hard, bro.
Yeah.
Shell shocked,
Yeah,
bro. She
she
was like,
was,
what the heck is this city? Like, I thought
yeah,
it
she
was
was
a
like, that
joke.
was, I mean, down here is different. There's just land, space everywhere. You don't see that many people. And we went on a slow day. We went on a very, very slow day.
Slow
Still
down.
a lot of people. You don't see that many people congregating down here. Like
Hey,
at all, ever. Like even for like major events in a stadium or something, you don't see that many people. So she was just surprised, like on a normal, regular. What day was that? I don't remember what day that was. Like this was, Saturday, nothing special. Thousands of
yeah,
people just walking around
okay.
doing their thing. There was like nothing special going on. And she was just like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no, let's keep walking because you don't want to look like a tourist." because niggas you're gonna be a mark right then and there, and I had to like try to like bring back my roots somehow, and I think I managed fairly okay. I didn't know where the hell I was going for most of it, but it was I mean you
I mean, definitely.
music
I'm
is
glad to have you
different.
back. I mean, fuck yeah, I'm coming down to Miami soon. Once we start making money on here, once these
Mhm.
niggas start paying us, we gonna go move to Miami. So don't even trip, bro. But yeah, that's current events, right?
Mhm.
What topics you got for us today?
All right, let me see what. Shit, I just literally popped. I wrote down whatever applies. This nigga. What do you think
What do you
about
mean?
these like old? How old is Plies anyway? Like I'm about to call this guy old and
Plies.
yeah, because he
What
just
the
came.
fuck
He
we talk
just
about
dropped it.
plies for?
He I was on World Star, right? And he just pops up there with a new music video, and I forgot this guy even existed for a minute. Like I know he was like posting a lot of like I don't know if he was on TikTok, but he was doing
What's his most
vines and little
popular
clips on
song?
YouTube or whatever, little comedy routines. Unlike Ti, who's trash and he's not funny at all, but Plies he's a funny dude. But then he's still dropping music. So my thing is, do you ever think that rappers should just hang up their mic and just say, "All right, I'm too old"? Or do you think there's a
Well,
certain talent with certain rappers where they can just keep rapping about basically the same thing in different ways that are still creative and entertaining, but they're the same things over and over? Like, how many times are you gonna talk about hoes and
so
bitches?
if you wanna have a conversation about Jay Z, you should have had a conversation about Jay Z. And
While he's married.
why you
Wait, is he making
bringing up
music?
why you bringing up some irrelevant nigga about Plies? We could just say, hey, listen, let's talk about Jay Z and that new God did verse, right?
Oh, he's still rapping.
So my cousin got a. I mean, you don't be listening to music like that. I'm not
Nah,
gonna lie,
I fuck with
but
R&B.
definitely. I went to listen to that fucking thing today. Like, you're such a fucking hoe. I love it. I love it. Okay. But yeah, so Jay-Z got a new verse out on God Did, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a 4 minute feature on the new DJ Khaled album and stuff like that. And a lot of people was debating, they saying this is the greatest Jay-Z verse of all time.
Okay.
And basically any like Jay-Z head stuff like that are going back and forth saying this is not his greatest verse and shit like that. Some are saying it is, some are saying it's not. It's definitely a top tier verse, and it's definitely one that you can't listen to on the first time and decide like because he a lot of subliminal shit that you gotta like listen to understand Jay-Z's legacy and break down and know the shit that he's talking about on like a different level. But like I listened to a podcast with Charlamagne and shit like that. He had some other like guys who were like music fiends and then they were talking about it and they were literally quoting other Jay-Z verses that they felt were better, like bar for bar and shit like that. My favorite Jay-Z song is for now and always is gonna be Song Cry. Never gonna be a better Jay-Z song for me,
All right.
right?
So I'm
Uh
gonna let you talk about more about what's going on. I'm gonna listen to it now. We're doing things live here. It's only like 4 minutes. So I'm gonna let you say whatever you need to say. I'm gonna listen to it right now. Okay.
yeah, fuck it. But yeah, so me personally, I think that I think that the verse like I'm not a so I tried going through Jay-Z's discography, right? Hello? Yo, nigga, stop.
I'm done.
Nigga, are you fucking crazy? What the fuck is wrong with you?
What?
Why were you playing the music live loud on
Oh, you can
Twitch?
hear that?
Yes! You're gonna fucking check on our channel. I'm fucking trying to blow up this nigga phone and shit. Like, yeah, no, my nigga.
Oh shit.
You
We're good.
fucking
We're Gucci.
nigga.
Hold on. How could you hear that?
I heard it on the fucking mic because you playing it out loud, nigga.
I had my mic
But if
on
I be
mute.
fucking
Can you hear
call
me?
you real quick,
Can you hear
nigga.
me?
The fuck nigga just sitting there.
Can you hear me?
This is why you gotta be careful who you fucking pick
Can you
to
hear
be in
me?
your team
Can
and
you
shit
hear
like
me?
that.
Can you
Cause
hear me?
some niggas is just not cut
Can you
out
hear
for
me?
showbiz cause they do dumb shit like that. Now he did that shit. That would be our last strike. We got 1 million subs. Our channel gets deleted. Now we both homeless. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, man. You can't be doing that shit. Is this nigga playing the music again? What the fuck is wrong with you, my nigga?
You didn't hear nothing.
Turn that shit off.
You
What the
can't hear
fuck?
nothing.
What the fuck? Yes, you can. Niggas can hear that shit on
Nobody hears
Twitch.
it.
Bro, my nigga, if I heard it, then the fucking niggas heard it. I heard you
You heard
don't
it.
hear it in the
You heard it in
yes,
your
I heard
head. You heard it in your head. Don't worry.
it. Like fucking
It was
piece of
all. It
shit.
was all in your head.
Yo, if we get the channel strike, I'm flying to Florida and I'm beating your fucking
If you can
ass, my
afford it.
nigga. This nigga's a fucking piece
All
of
right,
shit,
let's see.
bro. Million subs, three channel strikes. Our channel gets deleted. Now we out of a job. Now we out of a fucking job, just like that. Cause this nigga wants to fucking listen to Jay Z. He don't even fucking listen to Jay Z. He didn't even understand the fucking verse. He didn't even hear the fucking verse, nigga.
I never
All you
been a
hear was
big
the Rick
fan of
Ross
Jay Z to
part.
be honest, so I don't know
Cause
why
you
it
don't
even
know
bothered me.
music. Cause you don't know music. That's it.
Music's
And next
subjective.
topic. Next
Anywho,
topic.
Jay Z is
Next
all right.
topic. Next topic.
He's
I don't even want
okay.
to talk
It
about
was
this
not
no more.
bad.
I don't even,
Not too
you
bad.
killed the whole fucking vibe on that shit.
Killed the whole vibe.
Next topic.
He
Next
killed the
topic.
vibe actually just even spitting or rapping or trying to do anything. Like he needs to go back into retirement. He's not bad, but he could do better. My bad. Okay. Let me see. What else should we talk about?
The shit I gotta put up with, y'all. This is the shit y'all don't see, by y'all seeing the behind the scenes shit now. This shit I gotta put up with.
You'll be fine. You'll survive. You're a New York nigga, right? Yeah, New York niggas are tough. It's okay.
New York niggas about they fucking money. You fucking
About
with
the
the money right
fucking
now,
money
B.
with my roommates.
You fucking with the money, B. I'm not fucking with that shit at all, B. You know what I'm
I
saying,
feel you. I
son?
see you. I see you. I
You
smell
know,
you. I
nah,
see you.
you don't feel me
I
because if you
feel you.
felt me, it'd be an issue. I'm not gonna say it
I
no
feel you.
more.
You ain't gonna say it.
I'm not gonna
I'm
say it
not gonna
no
say it
more.
no more.
I'm not
All
gonna say
right.
it. If you
All
not
right.
now, if you finish or is you done? If you done or is you finished? I'm not gonna say it no
Did you
more.
talk to Suge like that?
Yeah, I'm talking to you like that. I'm coming to you with.
But why didn't you come to Suge like that?
God, I'm out of interviews done.
So, anywho, about damn time this nigga left. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's get right into the real stream here. No, why is he coming back? You were gone. You're gone. You're canceled. You can't say the N word on my stream. How dare you? How dare
Fucking,
you?
fucking, how fucking funny. What's the
Like
next
first you
topic?
play music that could be copyrighted on my stream. Then you say the N word on my stream. I'm taking over now. You got up and left, so now it's mine. It's mine. I already changed all the passwords. But it's okay. You can still comment. I'll be okay.
Like, yeah, I know your password is gonna be big anime titties,
Bro,
123,
shut the fuck up.
69.
What's wrong with you? No other.
I got a fucked up story of this one time. Not
Mm,
fucked up, right? But it was one time I was in school, right? And I had this one teacher. She wasn't like attractive by any means, right?
mm.
But she was like a math teacher. Her name was Miss Rodriguez, but she wasn't Hispanic. She was
What?
like from the Ukraine or some shit like that, but she married into the name. So her
Okay.
husband was Hispanic or some shit like that, right? And she wasn't really attractive, but I'm still a teenage boy. And it's like anytime you get to see like nudie bits, you go and like look at it.
Like
So
anything
one
makes you
time
go.
she was leaning over and she like just like wasn't wearing a bra for some reason. And like her shirt was hanging really off and she was leaning over to help like one of my classmates with a problem. And I literally looking through her shirt and I could see the whole nipple just like hanging out. And it's like, oh, that's what a nipple looks like. And I was like, eh.
And that's how
And then
Kirby
she
Joshua was born.
and then she caught me, and I was like, I don't think this is how. It's not usually because she got mad. I'm like, listen, your shirt was off. Like, I'm not gonna. You can't have your shirt off, and I'm not gonna look at the nipple. I'm a teenage boy. But then, she didn't really do anything about it. She wasn't mad. Like, what are you looking at? She kind of just like realized it was her fault and shit like
Mm.
that. I'm like,
You try to
listen,
hide it, just gotta
but
like show
uh,
you that I don't want you to be
all I,
looking their way.
all I know is that Brazzers lied to me, huh? You don't get caught in school and the teacher
Tell
like
you after
see me after
class.
class. That shit doesn't
It's not
happen and
real.
shit like that.
I do.
All right,
This is
so
funny because I do have like I have a story too, like math class also.
oh,
So again, I
okay.
hated math. I never put any effort in high school, so I had to. My senior year, I had to be with the juniors, which was awesome because I got to be with Roy, my nigga. That was great, my nigga. But anyway,
That's a
there
lot of
was
words that you got left back, but it's okay.
almost. I
I'm saying I
made it by
was
the skin of
senior
my
with the
teeth. But
juniors.
anyway,
Okay,
so there was this
nigga was taking the short bus.
man. Have you seen these baddies on there? But anywho,
Huh? Huh?
same. Anywho,
Huh?
so basically, I had this teacher named Miss Fox. She was old, give you that, but she was definitely a gilf. Not gonna lie, 100%. Teachers, bro.
Nigga, where's this? I thought my story was bad. Where's this story
But
going?
anyway, listen, lady. She was the nicest lady ever. Like I love this lady even to this day. She's super nice. Um, but she had a thing for me, and it was always like one of those like subtle, flirtatious things. And Great. Listen, ask Roy if this is true. He was there in that class. Guarantee it. I have to go to the board. I have to write something on the board, and she just looks at me. I look at her, and I turn back to the board, and I just feel something smack my ass, just right in front of everybody. No joke. You can ask him. Bet right now. Text him right now. He's just right in front of the whole class. I just look at her, and she just gives me this smile. And it was with her hand, bare hand, just wham right in my cheeks. I just looked at him like, I look back at all the girls, and there was a girl that I was interested in at the time, and she's just looking at me like, "What? Did that really just happen?" I'm like, yeah. I felt like the man. I was very confused. I knew I was being taken advantage of, but I liked it.
You
I
know,
liked it.
we're not talking about wet dreams, right? We're talking about
No,
real stuff
bro,
that
text him
happened
right
in
now.
real life.
It was one of the weirder experiences of my high school life.
I don't want to even get it confirmed. But okay, so actually
Yeah,
that's a good
cause
topic.
yeah.
Yeah, let's switch off to that, right? All right, boom. Let's talk about because I've been seeing this a lot recently after the whole Leo thing, and I think we talked about Leo last week, so we're not gonna
Mhm.
talk about this week, right? I'm not sure, but either way, it's not that important.
Oh,
You've seen the
what's his?
memes already and
Dory
stuff
had
like
posted
that.
something. I want to read it, but I have to take out some of the spots. So he said, "It's always the math teachers. My geometry, oh yeah, I mean geometry math teacher was caught S&D of a student and took so long to fire her." Yeah, I believe it.
Wait, so the teacher got caught sucking dick, or
Yeah.
the teacher got caught getting his dick sucked? What was
No, the teacher was sucking dick.
it was a female teacher sucking dick?
I
Because you
hope
never
so.
know nowadays.
You never know.
I
Well,
hope
I'm
so.
assuming from my imagination tonight. That's what I'm gonna assume. Um, but yeah, I believe it. I believe it. My school was
Listen,
also the one that was like all over the news with the chick that was in the bathroom with the whole football team, and
I
she had
don't know
a
where
train ran on her. Like
I
high
don't know
school
where
is
these
weird,
teachers is at, bro. Because I was trying to find them my entire high school
ain't
life,
it?
bro. That shit, like all these teachers, they always find the snitch niggas and shit like
Right.
that. Like, why you
Well,
fuck? I
maybe it
think low
happens all the
key.
time, and we just
I
don't know it
think
because the real ones are staying quiet, ain't it?
maybe definitely was a few niggas piping in my school and stuff like that. Probably, maybe, I don't know. But that like that kind of makes me think about this shit. Like, yo, like how Dave Chappelle, how old is 15 really? Because a lot of people was talking about they is Leo a groomer, but it's like my nigga, he dating women 20 up, right?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, a lot of y'all girls are dating 15, 30 up. So y'all talking about Leo who's dating people well above their age.
Yeah, sure,
I
it's
was
kind
just
of weird, but
listen.
it's not all that weird.
If I mean, listen, if you a billionaire,
You
bro,
can
if
date
you
whoever
wanna
you want,
hey,
but I mean, the
you
moral of
wanna
it,
smash a 20-year-old Playboy bunny, more power to
yeah, you
you, all
can.
right?
It's still kind of
So
strange. Like if you look at it from like, but we're looking at it from a normal perspective, right? I don't have millionaire. I'm not. I don't have that kind of money to be doing whatever the hell I want, whenever the hell I want. You know, I'm a normal person with normal people money, for now, hopefully. But anyway,
now, for a normal person, if you're looking at it from a normal person perspective, it's different because
yeah,
I would never fuck with someone like I'm 23 right now. I would never fuck with anyone under 21. The
no,
reason
no.
why because I'm not unlike my roommates and stuff like that. I'm a Chad, but I'm a Chad
Hmm.
internally. I have to bring the Chad out of me.
Okay,
My roommates just play guitar and they fucking got bitches knocking on the door and shit like that, right? So anytime I
but
talk to
your
a girl,
bitch
I
is
gotta
knocking on
actually
your heart. Got you.
I gotta act, but I actually gotta get these girls. I gotta know these girls and get to know them and stuff like that
Hmm.
before it goes anywhere. And I gotta actually care about their personality.
Hmm.
So the majority of the time, if they under 21, these bitches is fucking dumb, bro. They first off, they always want to act like they older than they actually are, and they really not. And it comes off way more immature. I'm not trying to hear all that. Oh well, girls mature faster than guys and shit like that.
No.
But when you a billionaire like Leo, gotta get to know them. He probably barely knows their name. They've been together for a year or so, and he don't even know their fucking name because he fucking doing
He
whatever. He's
doesn't
filming
care. They
another
don't
movie,
care. He has
right?
money, and they
So
have friendship.
I feel like it's less weird when you're a billionaire, right? But like the question is how Dave
Well,
Chappelle
he's not
said
a
it. How
billionaire. He's
old,
like he makes like three
bro?
hundred
You don't
million
know
dollars.
you don't know what these niggas do underground, low key, or what businesses they part of. All these rich
Oh
niggas
yeah,
got
I forgot
billions,
about
bro.
Epstein's Island. My bad. My bad.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Shit, like you don't these niggas all got some underground shady shit. Every single one of them, bro. They basically say, hey, if you want to still be rich and make sure your family's safe, we need to have dirt on you. They need to have dirt on you
And
because
that's literally what he was doing. Like
if you
that's the
start
whole purpose of his island. Well,
if
one of the
you start
purposes.
Yeah, yeah, literally. If you start ratting on niggas and you have a clean slate, they can't trust you because they know you're not gonna go down for shit. So if you're in the industry, you're gonna have to have some dirt on you. That's why Twitch and shit like that's probably better these days because you can at least like if niggas send me fucking $50,000 over the course of a year on this shit, they don't give a fuck about me. But if you start owning businesses and companies, they're like, yo, nigga, you getting big. I'm not gonna stop you. But you gotta fuck a little kid. And I gotta
Yeah,
record it. You know, it's either that or we kill your whole
like you got
family.
too
It's up
much
to you.
influence. We got to make sure
It's
we can
up to
control
you,
that.
right? But like for me, what I feel like I'm not, and this is fucked up to say out loud, but like when I was 15, I had this vice principal. Her name was Miss Thick Booty. That's what we gonna call her, right? And we gonna call her that because she had the thickest ass of all time. And I know me at 15 years old. I wanted to smash so goddamn badly, right? And now that I'm older, I'm 22, and I realized that I was a kid at that point, and that the
So you,
relationship would have been wrong and stuff like that.
oh
Now that
yeah,
I'm
you have been
22, and I
taken
think,
advantage of.
and not now that I think about that at 22, I don't give a fuck,
Hell
nigga.
no.
I still want to fuck. God damn, that ass probably still yo, bro. She probably a certified MILF now, bro. Oh, hey, yo, listen. I don't care if I was 14, 13. I don't give a fuck if I was 15, 16, 17, 18. I still wanted to clap those goddamn. Ah, I bit my tongue. I bit
Like
my lip.
it's tough
Ah,
because like
fuck.
we can look at it from our perspective, like how we had like the mindset we have when we're young, and the female teachers that we had, and we could be like, I would have hit, I would have
I
hit.
would have
It
hit.
would have been
I
wrong from
still,
her
I
point,
still would
right?
hit
But I would have
from
been
her
like
point.
growing up, like I wasn't taken advantage of. I knew exactly what I was doing. I'm glad it happened. But
Mm-hmm.
like I'm not even gonna get into the topic of
Uh,
when the roles are reversed, because that then you look at it, it's like that's
where the
weird,
so
that's
yeah, so
wrong.
like
You
for
can't
my
do that.
my
I'm not
my
gonna.
only thing
That's not my problem. I know me personally, what I like and what I wanted and what I wish happened.
My
I wish
only
I hit
thing
her.
when the roles are reversed is like if a girl is like prepubescent and
It's
shit like
disgusting.
that, like it's just well, obviously it's disgusting and stuff like that. I'm just saying that like her body physically probably can't handle a grown man. As a little boy, not a little boy, like when I talk about we're talking about teenagers, 15,
This is
16,
getting
stuff
kind of
like
in
that.
the kind of getting
If
rocky
you
of the conversation.
if you get some coochie at 15, it fucks you up mentally, sure. But I'm saying that like there's a difference between a grown man hitting on your womb versus a thick bitch riding your dick. There's two different things. I don't know. I'm not a
Hmm.
gynecologist, but I definitely feel like that's physically different. So I don't know if younger women should be sleeping with like the physical repercussions of it and shit like that. Now, I
You're
could be
making a
wrong.
point, but I
I'm
still feel uncomfortable even like getting into
Yes,
the.
but
It's weird.
going
It's a
into
weird
the
whole
going
thing.
well, that's just the double standard stuff like that.
Yeah,
But like I said,
unfortunately. Well,
at the end of the day,
I feel like
all
it
I
is
know is
fortunate.
me.
It's a
At the end of the
fortunate
day,
thing because us having these kind of thoughts and feelings towards that seeing it as a negative thing, like subconsciously, it kind of protects women,
listen, if I
like
could get
mental
a if
women.
I
So
could get
that
a gynecologist in here to educate me, I would. If anyone knows a gynecologist and wants to educate me, I don't give a fuck. Listen, they gonna cancel us 1,000 times over the shit we say. It's all for jokes and shit like that. Anyway, like I'm not out here like I don't be sitting in my room thinking
niggas about
like,
to be on the register. The
oh,
FBI is looking like,
oh,
yeah, say
how
one
old
more
is
thing, nigga. You about
15
to
really?
slip up. I can
That,
hear it.
that
You hear that,
if I
nigga?
had
You're about to
if I
slip up,
had
niggas.
sex with her at 11:59 when she's 17, like day before her birthday, is that pedophilia? Niggas don't be sitting up thinking
Like, are you
about
gonna
that
do it?
shit,
You're like,
bro.
I'm gonna risk it anyway. Like,
It's,
and then
I don't,
right at
I
12, you're like, put it in.
I
It's
legit
right
don't
there. Like,
like.
oh, but she wasn't born at 12. She was born 2 minutes later, and then you get arrested. You're thrown
And
in jail
that's some
for that two
that's some
minutes. 2 minutes.
that's some shit that would happen in JoJo. That I actually wasn't born at 12 p.m. So the ability won't kick in for 18-year-olds. I'm still 17.
Oh no 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 no! Like, hey, yes
Yeah,
sir.
okay. I don't know. I definitely feel like the whole Leo situation doesn't really need to be spoken about anymore. Okay, but yeah, I think just in society we just gotta. I don't know. I'm definitely an advocator of the uncomfortable conversation
Mm,
and shit like that because when you like ban, anyone says this ban and stuff like that. Keep in mind, I feel like you could talk about it and look at the devil's advocate perspective
mm.
without actually advocating for it. Because if you don't understand what it's like, then you're never gonna like understand how we can stop people, like tell
Exactly.
them why this is
Yeah,
wrong.
if you're just
You're just like
hiding
this
it
is
from the
wrong.
world.
wrong. But
Yeah,
people are like, well, why is it wrong? What are the repercussions of it, physical and stuff like that, or whatever? And
but they're not even doing that. They don't just outright say it's wrong. They just ban things like that goes against what they want. I, there's certain things, obviously, like CP should be banned outright. Anybody that's advocating for, like pro CP should be banned 100%. I get you. However, there's still a conversation. If
CP.
you're having a conversation about the topic, that itself should not be banned.
What's CP?
I'm saying so.
I know, but like what child? Oh, oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, CP.
okay.
That's the yeah, yeah.
Okay,
You
okay.
got
I was thinking of CM. That's why I'm like, what the fuck does P stand
I don't know
for?
what
I'm
the
like,
M
what
would
the
stand for
fuck?
either.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
so if you're advocating for it, yeah, no. But if you're just having a conversation about the topic,
I
that should
will.
not be banned.
Now I will say that if someone has an attraction to Ariana Grande, but they specifically want her to wear like pigtails and lollipops and like have a lollipop in their head, I don't
See?
know. Maybe I would rather them be into that than an actual
Oh,
child
of
and shit
course.
like that,
Like
right?
it's like fake weed or
I,
fake alcohol, those fake drugs or whatever. It's like I'm just using it to wean myself off, or
oh,
how people
you're
vape.
talking about like CBD oil and shit
Or
like
well, no,
that?
no, that's just like a whole other thing. Like or how people vape to try to get off smoking.
I mean, that's not healthy. That's nicotine.
Well,
That's
you can control the amount of nicotine that's in it, so you can have like a certain amount, and then it's mixed with menthol. There's a whole. I'm not gonna get into the weeds about that, but it's basically maybe it's the same thing. Like
you still
okay,
be getting higher now. Hello?
I'll say no.
What's wrong? Nigga, it's legal in every state.
No, it's
Oh wait,
not.
it's not legal. It's not legal in Florida,
No,
right?
like I
Nigga,
can't do any drugs due to my job, and I would never do any drugs due to my fucking yeah. Of course I do. What the
dude,
fuck?
I don't
Like,
think they're gonna
listen,
be looking at
I
this.
got
Listen,
gummies. If anybody wants a link, let me know. I'm not gonna actually sell it because that's illegal. I would
yeah.
never dream of doing such a thing. Let me get out of there. Anyway, as I was saying, you trying to
So
distract me.
my roommates want to get me high so badly,
You
and they
got to
want
be
to get me
careful.
drunk so
For
badly.
anything like
But
that, you always have to be careful about who you're with.
yeah,
Like
absolutely, and
you,
that's one
especially
of the
the
main
first
reasons
week
why I
anyway.
don't want to do it. Yeah, that's why that's especially why I don't want to do it and stuff like that is because like you got to make sure you in your own mind state. Like you want to
Mm.
be able to make sure you get home, you want to make sure you have all your stuff on you. So anyone watching this, make sure if you're going to drink, drink responsibly. If you're going to get high in your own time because
Yeah.
I definitely like a lot of niggas and stuff like that. Like I haven't gone to any parties yet, but they apparently like there's like some fraternities here and stuff like that. And they be having lit parties. I'm not really concerned or like that. I'm trying to like figure out like who I want to socialize with, but I'm still figuring shit out. So it's like, yo, listen, I might dibble and dabble in some drink stuff like that. But look, I just want to go on vacation, bro. We gotta set up the TLD vacation,
Yeah.
bro.
I'm
And
waiting for that.
we
I'm
gonna
still
have
trying to
that
think of where
shit.
we should go. Where's the like? That's not too damn expensive.
I still want to do the ski trip and shit
That
like
ski
that.
trip
But
would be nice.
we'll definitely yo listen. We gonna be my friend was talking about DreamCon.
Dream.
I don't know if
What the hell's that?
I don't know if you don't watch RDC World.
No.
Really? That's crazy that you don't watch RDC World. Like you're a black guy that watches anime. How do you not watch RDC World? That's fucking crazy. But they have their own convention and shit like that. And the tickets go on sale next week, but the shit's in Texas. That's where they live.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to go by myself. My roommate stuff like that. Like, oh, me and my friends are going to Texas. Like, that's cool, but like kind of wanted to like see if you wanted to go because
Depends on what. I'll
that
look
way
it
we
up
could
and see what it is, and
have you ever been to Texas? Have you ever been off the East Coast?
No, I haven't. I need to. I've been one.
Neither have
My
I.
next trip
I've
is
never
Texas.
been
Not
off.
gonna lie. One of my next trips is Texas.
Why Texas?
Cause
Were you
one is not, you know, it's nice out there. I've always wanted to go to Texas. Something about it just kind of
ever?
like the mountain ranges and just the desert. The city looks really nice. I really just want to kind of experience what Texas is like.
I'm trying to go to Houston because everything's bigger in
Mm.
Texas. Don't
So
quote
you're
me
gonna be
on that
looking
though.
slim. You're gonna be looking very slim there, my friend.
Anyone knows what's up with Houston? You know what I'll talk about because Houston's spot to go if you a guy like me. If you got a certain very
Certain
tight. Let's
taste.
put it like that. Very tight. Right. Okay. So We're about an hour into this shit.
Oh
You don't
shit,
have
this
any
is
other
real.
topics to talk about?
For some reason, I listen. I wrote this thing down last second when I was at a red light, thinking, "Oh damn, we got to stream today. Let me just write some shit down real quick." I
I'm
wrote
not gonna
down,
lie, I completely forgot,
I wrote
bro. That's
down
crazy.
Elon Musk.
About what about
I
Elon
don't
Musk?
fucking know. Like he just popped in my head. I'm like, Elon Musk. Red light, let's go. Or
Yeah,
green light.
so him so Elon Musk and Nick Cannon have one thing in common where they're both having like a fuck ton of children right now, and I don't know why
Because they
Nick Cannon's
can.
having so many kids,
Because they have the
but
money to.
I know why Elon Musk is having so many kids, and the reason why Elon Musk has so many kids because he believes that there's gonna be a birth decline
Hmm.
soon, and he's supposed to like make sure that he's like I guess he's trying to save the human race single handedly or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's
All I
his
would tell him is
excuse.
like all I would tell him is go to India because they definitely don't have a shortage of people there, but them niggas is
Hmm.
falling off the island, bro. They fucking
Oh,
them
they're falling
niggas,
off the flat Earth, like Nick Cannon
they
probably would
niggas,
say.
them niggas. He believes flat Earth.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. I immediately
Uh,
like kind of like
them
maybe it's a personal bias. Probably it's wrong of me, right? It's that's probably a bad side of me. But anytime I hear things that just don't sit right, like like flat Earth, that's like a main thing. Anytime somebody says like, "Oh yeah, the Earth is obviously flat," it's like, sure, like, we had this topic already, so I'm not gonna get too far into it. But of course,
I'm
like,
about to say
sure,
like he's gonna rehash
yeah,
the
no,
whole
we don't have to
topic we
rehash
had
it.
yesterday.
The main point, sure, I don't have all the evidence to prove that the Earth is round. Obviously, I didn't do my own research, and I'm kind of relying on other sources. But the things around me kind of dictate or say, or show or prove to me that the Earth is round, right? So I have a personal bias towards anybody that says those kind of things because it's such
It's
an
okay.
extreme difference.
I I watched Doctor Stone. I can tell you that the Earth is round.
It's
So I listen.
clearly
I'm 10
well,
billion
that's the proof
percent
that you
smarter
need.
than everyone who hasn't
That's
watched
all the proof
Doctor
you need.
Stone. So if you guys want to know everything about secrets and science and shit like that, watch Doctor Stone. But
That
since
shit's
we are
actually better than I thought it was going to be when I first started reading it. So
so
definitely recommend
fucking
it.
good. Oh my God, I can't believe it's over, bro. It's been over for almost a year now, and I still can't
Yeah.
believe it. Bro. That's
That was
crazy.
something that should
But
have been going on for a couple years. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So Nick Cannon, he thinks he believes
fuck
in.
it, fuck that. No one, I
Well,
don't
I'm
care,
still
man.
talking
Let's
about it.
talk.
No.
Let's
So
talk about anime and manga and
as I
shit
was
like that.
saying, so Nick
Oh my
Cannon,
God, this
he
dude wants to
believes
talk
in a
about
flat
this
Earth.
shit.
So I automatically dismiss anything that he usually says, right? So, but he's also in the whole idea of like I'm gonna have as many kids as I want because he has the money to do so. To do so, would you do that if you had the money? It didn't even matter. You have to worry. You don't have to worry about child support. You don't have to worry about baby mamas because you have. You know, okay, you want $5,000. Here's the money. Like that stuff doesn't phase you like it would a normal person. So it's
But
like okay, if you think if you
so
have an idea of like okay, my
so
mindset
the
is multiple kids. I want as many kids as I want. I can't do that with my paycheck. But if I had the money to do so, would I? I don't know. Maybe. You want a big family?
um,
You can do it.
I would love the idea of a big family, but the people they were talking about people out here and talking
Amen.
about the shit.
Thanks,
They
Drew.
were they were talking about let the man speak. Like, all right,
I was
go ahead.
speaking
Speak.
facts. Facts.
Hey, how you know he was talking about you though?
Why would he be talking about you?
How do you know he wasn't talking? How do you know? But how do you
Because
know?
it's me. What do you mean?
All right, go ahead.
I already said what I got to say.
Listen.
Continue.
Exactly.
Continue.
Listen, first off, for any of y'all don't know Justin, this nigga will ramble on and forget what he's talking about. So if I don't cut him off with when he talks too long, he'll just start talking about anything, and he'll go from Nick Cannon to why ghosts are real stuff like that.
It's
Kilo,
true. Listen, I didn't say ghosts are.
what if one of the babies? Look at him start talking about ghosts. Look at
I
him. So
stopped myself. It's called self control.
If I don't cut him
It's
off, 'cause I
called
was
self control.
talking. If I don't cut him off, he will just not shut up and talk about different things. I won't shut up, but at least I'll be talking about the same thing. This nigga just goes ramble. So don't be coming in here trying to
But
tell
listen, at
me
least I
how to
switch up. At
run
least I
this
switch
shit.
up. Like you don't even catch.
Listen,
You don't hold your breath. You just.
some of them are doing I'm assuming you know what I gotta do to you. I'm super innovative, animated represent anything you say is ricocheting.
Yeah.
Yo, I was talking to my man with the no future shirt. So I don't have a future. This is my future. It's an
No
odd
future.
future. No,
He
I have
said this
no
is
future.
odd future.
this is an odd future, right? But now, okay, cool. So as far as what you were saying, right,
Mm.
is I forgot what I was gonna say. All right, boom. So I'm still podcasting this shit, right? They were talking about, yeah, you have. I agree with you. Money's cool, but you also need to have time and attention for the kids. Some of the dudes is like, yo, I got four daughters, and like me giving them time plus going to work and doing that stuff is a lot. You talking about 10 niggas? That's a lot of fucking shit. Now, if the nigga want to retire and go live on a farm, that's cool. But you talking about he got 10 kids by like five different baby mothers, and he's still running wild now. He's an extremely successful businessman. Nick Cannon, as far as his music being trash, that's one thing. But the nigga is a hustler. You cannot say this nigga is not a businessman. That nigga went from Nickelodeon and all that to being what he's at now. That's fucking
Which is
impressive and
just so
shit like
odd because
that.
people can have just like again, I'm not trying to get back into it, but people have just wild ideas. You can look at them and you can have a conversation with somebody about something and they just seem so dumb or so dense and so ignorant about a certain topic, but you bring them to something else that they're super wildly successful about and they just seem like the smartest person in the world. Like you said,
Like, you
he's a
gotta
businessman.
respect
He's a
people's
great business.
opinions.
Yeah, like he's like it's what's wild to me. Just the
Yeah,
difference
which is
in
why
like how
it's
people can
like
think.
which is why you just gotta like, you don't have to agree with everyone on everything
Yeah,
and
of
stuff like
course.
that. You just respect people's opinions. But yeah, so it's like if he was having all these children by one woman and stuff like that, then I get it. But on top of that, you gotta understand that he lost a child like a year ago and stuff like that. And the child was like 3 months. So you don't know how that's affecting him, where it's like he might be looking at a perspective of like, yo, if I just keep having children, I'll at least have something. 'Cause like
Well,
maybe
but
you
he
look at
had
it
that
like,
mindset before he even lost a kid of like wanting to have multiple kids. So I don't know if
that's
that's affecting how
true.
many he's having. Maybe
That's
it
true.
might affect the way he's treating them. That may play a part. Maybe he's actually going to
Yeah.
be in their
Okay.
lives a lot more. That's
Mm,
hopefully, if, especially when you're having that many kids, it's kind of hard to really divvy up your time. So I understand that point, but I don't think it's affecting like the amount of kids that he's having. I think he had that mindset way before. It's like I'm gonna have at least 20.
yeah. I was just trying to see it from a different perspective and shit
Mm.
like that.
Which is
But
yeah.
okay, but yeah, but as far as like I said, Elon Musk feels he thinks that he got to save the population, which I don't blame him because virginity is on the rise and shit like that. And a lot of people in the cities are opting to not have kids because they want to focus on their careers and shit like that.
I mean, I can't even say
But
if it's a bad idea or a good idea. I'm not gonna lie. It's like
I was
kids are a
actually
lot of
just thinking
work.
about that today. I was low key thinking about that today. I was like, yo, I was like, what's crazy? The idea of you having a kid. I was like, yo, when are you gonna have a kid? Because I'm like,
Me?
I've known you since we were kids, and the fact that you would have like another little nigga running around and shit like that, I'd be
Yo,
like,
unless I
that'd be
slip
so
up,
weird.
unless I slip up somehow, I don't think that's gonna be happening. But if that happens, I don't know. Obviously, you gotta just do what you gotta do and make it work. But like, I don't see myself having kids like in the next 2 years, 3 years. I don't know exactly when. I don't want to get too old, but I'm definitely not gonna be doing it now, unless I
Do you
fuck up
want
with it.
kids though?
Yeah, yeah, sometime in the future. I used to say
How many do you
no.
want?
I'd say two. I
Two.
think it's a good
Okay.
number. Just like my mom, my dad, two kids, boy and girl if possible. Well, hopefully. Obviously, you can't control that. I'm gonna start trying to do like temperatures around their uterus or whatever. Like, okay, if it gets below this degree, you're supposed to be a female, and above this is a male. Like, you're not no alligator. Get out of here. And people
So I
really be
don't know
doing
about
out here
you,
doing that
but
shit.
I got boy sperm. I don't got
You got
I
boy
don't got
sperm.
girl. I got boy sperm. All of my
Oh,
niggas in there, all
uh,
of my swimmers are men and shit like
that's
that.
kind of gay. I'm not gonna
Absolutely,
lie
but
though.
nigga, I know, bruh. Shit, but they gonna be straight though. That's all I know. I know a nigga who he has gay sperm. That's crazy.
I can
There's a
smell it
nigga,
on
'cause
them.
this nigga he's I went to school with this guy and
They
he ended
walk
up being
sideways.
gay, and his little brother is also gay, and I'm like, damn, that dad got gay balls. How you got how you got gay
It's the
balls? That
temperature.
don't
His pants are too tight.
that
That's
shit
what
don't make
happens.
that shit
You
don't
can't.
make
If
sense,
your skinny
bruh.
jeans are too
That
tight, you come out with.
that
I shouldn't
nigga
be
must
saying
have
this.
been
I'm about to
getting
offend everybody with this. Like
that
that. I
nigga
mean, it's
must
not
have
a
been
choice. It's from birth because your parents, his jeans were too tight. He wasn't doing enough masculine labor, so you came out gay.
that I know what it is. That nigga was
God's
definitely he
plan.
was
God's
the
plan.
sperm was confused because that nigga was getting pegged, but then he'd finishing his girl and shit like that. The sperm don't know what it want to be, so it just came out as gay. That's what I'm that's what I'm thinking. The nigga is like,
Is that how
yo,
that
but this
works?
I think that's how it works. Listen, man, if you want to have gay children, you got to get pegged first, and then you got to bust in the girl. That's how you have gay children. That's a
So
lot.
what
I mean,
what what percentage of the population is gay?
but listen, isn't it more gay people these days? Why? Because niggas is getting pegged these
That's
days,
where I'm
bruh.
that's
That's
where
what
I'm
I'm
going with it.
saying.
Like what percent of the
I,
population is gay?
it's got to
Triple
be at least a
that, or well,
third. It's at
double
least
that because they're parents.
it's at least
Hmm. Hmm.
getting pegged. I don't think makes you gay, but I think I think
Listen,
I think
I disagree to some degree.
I think sleeping with the same sex makes you gay. I think if you getting pegged, you might be a little curious, but I don't think you straight up gay. It's a lot of these things nowadays, bruh. But I think at least a third of the population these days got to be some one of those. They got to be one type of one of those things now. There's so many of them. They LGBTQ plus R. Uh, applesauce, crisscross. I don't know. They one of those. They one of them shits nowadays, but at least the third of these niggas, bro. Definitely they definitely storming the gates on us straight people and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
it's
they coming out the dark with it. Like we're coming out the
coming.
closet
Mm.
furious.
Apparently, a
Like
lot of
I
these
got
niggas
you.
even is down low too. That's the crazy part about it, man. A lot
Yeah,
of
they
these
got
niggas
undercover brothers over here. Like we're
under
getting hit from every side. We're gonna convert you. We're gonna convert you.
undercover
They're trying to
brothers
change
and
us.
shit like that. Listen, all I know is how can I be
You will not
homophobic? My
replace
bitch is
us.
gay.
Well, I see what the white supremacists have been talking about now. I get it.
Right. But yeah, have you been reading any manga recently or watching any other anime other than Hajime no Ippo or
There's this one that I just started reading. It's supposed to be some weird One Piece or Luffy type of thing. Let me see what the name was. I had a dumbass name too.
wait, what?
Yeah, it was like a rip off of One Piece that I kind of like. Yeah, let me give it a shot. See what the hell's going on with it. Because it was popping
Speaking of
up
which, the new
everywhere.
chapter's coming out tonight. Oh man,
No,
going going
on that.
going a
It's
week without
called
One Piece feels so weird, bro.
it's called Aliens Area.
Aliens
I'll be
area.
honest. I mean the art style is meh. Basically, aliens are like yeah, planet Earth, right? It's Earth.
Uh,
We're not as advanced as everyone else, so aliens come to our planet just to do lawless shit, right? And there's this group of aliens that came down, and there was some sort of house fire with the main character. There's a light. I haven't gotten that far, so I have no idea what the fuck's going on. But somehow he got to some sort of alien power. Aliens came back years later to try to retrieve some the said power, and his brother and sister were being taken by the aliens and like we're gonna kill them because they saw us. So he's like, no, don't take my sister, boo, and try to punch him from a long distance away, and his arm stretched like Luffy. So he has stretching abilities apparently, and then I stopped reading it there, and I haven't picked it up in the last week.
Oh,
So
okay. So there's
that's the
13
biggest
chapters
update.
out now. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Ever since I read Doctor Stone, my eagerness to like pick up a new manga has been like really like on a decline. Because
Mm-hmm.
there were certain manga I had a chance to watch when they were out. Like you know what's crazy? The manga that were like out at the time went like completely under my radar were Jujutsu Kaisen
Mm-hmm.
and Demon Slayer, right?
You need to read Mashal.
I know that went under my
Mashal's
radar too.
beautiful.
I know.
Ben
I'm gonna have
10.
to binge
Ben 10
it.
got a manga? What the?
No, no, I think she's saying because of the aliens and shit like that.
Oh,
Uh,
basically, without the
don't
watch.
actually. Yeah. But yeah, ever since like, cause when Doctor Stone first came out, like it was recommended to me through a YouTuber and stuff like that. When I was like 3 chapters out, but then there's other anime that like I did not know about. I didn't even hear about Jujutsu Kaisen or Demon Slayer until their animes came out,
Yeah.
right? And same with Spy Family. I knew about Spy Family before it got an anime, but I just didn't know that it was like that good. So I should read the manga now that I'm watching the anime.
Mm.
Um, Another one that is pretty good is I'm talking about exclusively like Shonen Jump and stuff like that. Right now, because that's like on the website I'm on right now. But PPPPP is really good and stuff like that.
You
The
just
Elusive
started?
Samurai. I think I did.
PPPP?
I think I did. Yeah, it's something about this guy with like he has like 8 siblings and they're all really talented. I think he's
Mm.
like talentless or stuff like that. He's got to
Uh,
compete with them. And then the Elusive Samurai here is really good. You ever watched Assassination Classroom back in the day?
yeah.
It's made by the same manga artist and stuff like
Okay,
that.
so it's probably good.
So
Yeah, that was
so
pretty
yeah,
good too.
yeah. Um Yeah, I want to see it. It's probably gonna get animated. Right now, it only has 76 chapters. Usually, an anime gets made around chapter 100 and stuff like that.
Mm,
Undead Unluck. I'm so mad I stopped reading that because apparently it's got 125 chapters right now. It's most likely gonna get an anime.
mm.
I don't know how popular it's gonna be, but Undead Unluck looks like it's really good and shit like that. It's
Whatever
basically
happened to
about
the whatever? I'm sorry. Keep going. I'll
yo,
keep going.
what's up? I was rambling anyway.
Whatever
Whatever
happened
happened to what?
to the hype for Chainsaw Man?
What do you mean?
Like everyone, once everybody figured out there was like an anime coming out and it's about to drop, there was like all this like, oh my god, Chainsaw Man, it's so amazing, this is great, and then suddenly it just kind of died down.
This is how you know that I'm the leader of this shit because without me, this nigga wouldn't know shit because
Listen, I have a life. We've had
they
this
they
conversation
they
before.
literally just
Not
announced
having
the
a
real,
life and knowing more about internet stuff doesn't make you the
but
leader.
you're just spreading misinformation. That's your problem, nigga.
It
Literally,
doesn't make you the leader.
they just first off, I'm the leader of the group. Now, aren't you gonna shine my shoes after this nigga? Everyone knows I'm the leader of my group, bro. Every
Yeah, I
girl be
got
like, "Oh
that
my
special
god,
shiny.
you're the leader of the group." I'm like, "Yeah, you know, I'm the fucking leader of the group, nigga. I'll be making these niggas do whatever I want. I'm the leader. I'll be getting my friends annoyed with that shit and stuff like that. They be getting mad at
Like, of
me,
course I'm
but
leader, and they go,
I
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
whatever you say.
I love that leader of the group. Me,
You know when you
anyone.
have that slow little brother, and he's not all the way there, and you just kind of like just to make him feel better about himself, make him feel like he's
Here he
normal.
go with the cornball jokes. There's not funny
It's
jokes
something
that
that
no one
people can
laughs
relate
at.
to.
Listen, anyway, I forgot what I was gonna say. Was I talk? Oh yeah, was I talking about a manga or
Oh,
some
take
shit?
your
Like you made me
time. It's
fucking.
okay. Take your time.
Oh, you a fucking piece of shit. Fuck you.
You'll get there. Don't worry. We'll
Look at
wait.
that
Don't
asshole.
don't worry.
Chainsaw Man.
We're not
There
in
we
a
go. That's what we
rush.
talk about. They just announced the Chainsaw Man anime release dates coming out October 11th,
Hmm.
and people are really excited for it. I'm just hoping that they have a post-credit scene of Makima twerking, but that's just me. I'm hoping that they'll come from the She-Hulk thing and show them how a twerking
Oh, that
post-credit
was
scene is supposed
cringy.
to be done. You watched
Oh,
it? You been watching She-Hulk?
I just saw that scene because I've been hearing about it everywhere. I'm like, let me just take a look at this particular
I didn't
spot.
think I didn't
I'm
think
like,
this scene was that bad.
I mean,
I feel like when
it was cringy. It was just straight out cringy to me. But it wasn't like crazy enough to where everyone's like freaking out. Like it was cringy, but
I
I've
don't think
seen
it's
worse.
cringy. I don't think it's cringy. I think that first of all, a lot of times when niggas be arguing, I think they arguing about the wrong shit. So apparently a lot of corny ass people be like, I don't like twerking. And I've never been a fan of twerking myself. Like I never watched those twerk team videos on YouTube back in the day. I never
Hmm.
saw the appeal of it. But if you actually out at the club and bitches is shaking ass, that shit looks great.
It's
Now,
delicious, very delicious.
yeah, yeah, so when all these corny ass countryside bumpkins looking at that shit, they like, oh, twerking is bad. I'm like, I guess I don't fucking
Yeah,
know.
they want you
I
to
didn't
kick your feet, shake your titties, and shake your ass, and want slow
like
motion.
like I said, I never had a problem with the scene. I didn't have a problem with that scene. I think I said in our last video last week, I found it so corny that they were like doing that whole like early '90s sitcom thing. We're
Hmm.
like Megan Thee Stallion. You mean the number one Grammy winner of and like
Hmm.
basically a walking advertisement. That would piss me off and shit like that. I don't know. We already talked about She-Hulk though. We could talk about something else, right? We were talking about Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Makima. Yeah, and then are you gonna? Because you haven't watched Bleach in years. So what are you gonna do with this Bleach anime
Well, it
return?
hasn't been years. I finished the anime probably about a year ago now.
Oh, you
It was about
rewatched the
yeah,
anime.
yeah. I rewatched the whole thing and I finished it about a year ago.
I didn't know you rewatched it. Yo,
Yeah.
how hard was that?
How hard was rewatching it?
Yeah, how hard was that?
It was difficult.
It was
It took a
it's
long ass time. Like it was just like
I've
it
tried
dragged.
3 times. And yo, it's not even a Bleach thing. It's not even a Bleach thing. I mean, Bleach anime is one thing, right?
Hmm.
But I it would be difficult for me to rewatch One Piece. Like watching long anime as a kid is way different than watching long anime as an adult, especially shonen anime. Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, difficult because
Hmm.
they have so much filler, and today's anime are so much easier to watch. 12 episodes done. 12 episodes done. 12 episodes done. You really gotta watch like 600 episodes, and 300 of them are filler. And then the episodes that aren't filler have half of the episodes of filler in them anyway. You're just like, yo, bruh. So like, I'm literally Like I'll rewatch Bleach, I'll get to the Soul Society arc, and then I'll stop because
Yeah.
the Bount arc is terrible. I've never finished the
I've
Bount arc.
listen. I technically I never even watched it. I looked at a synopsis on YouTube and passed by because I got so bored. The first episode, I'm like, nope,
Did
can't
you
do
ever
this.
watch Yu Yu Hakusho back in the day?
Yeah, that was my shit.
Do you remember
I
the
was
chapter?
obsessed.
Do you remember anything about Chapter Black or no? The Chapter Black arc?
I fucking don't know. Like it's kind of
That's
all
the
blurred
that's
up together in my
so.
mind. I've been wanting to
Uh,
rewatch it for a while now.
did you watch it from start to finish or
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
So do you remember who Sensui is? That's the other spirit detective before Yusuke.
Yes.
This nigga doesn't fucking know. Anyway, but literally the entire bound arc copies an entire canon arc of Yu Yu Hakusho. Cause like I okay, so after I watched Yu Yu Hakusho for the first
Refresh
time
my
like
memory.
3 or 4 years ago,
Hmm.
I watched I was like, all right, I watched one Spirit show, I only watched another one because I haven't watched Bleach in a while, and
Uh,
this is like years ago. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then I was watching Bleach and I got to the Bount arc and I'm like, and it's not canon, so this would upset me even more. I'm watching this shit and I'm like, hold up. Is this fucking Chapter Black? They fucking copied Chapter Black. I was so mad. And then like literally multiple times I've tried to rewatch Bleach. I like granted, I prefer Bleach's first two arcs. I genuinely and I mean genuinely I absolutely love the substitute story and the what's it
we
called?
can't hear you.
1 second. My favorite arcs in Bleach are the Substitute Soul Reaper arc and the Soul Society arc. I genuinely think Bleach is better as a slice of life anime,
Hmm.
and that's why so a lot of things about Bleach have had this kind of controversy around them, where I've kind of been like shocked at it, right? So like one, I saw a video recently about this guy debating that Bleach is better than Naruto, and that kind of shocked me because I was like. Well, yeah, wasn't that always the case? I was so shocked because I didn't realize how much time had passed that nowadays niggas think that Naruto is better than Bleach. Cause when I watched Bleach as a kid, I was always like, yeah, this is fucking way better than Naruto. Fuck Naruto. This shit is fucking great.
I feel
But
like
then
Naruto could have been better than Bleach, but it had potential, but they squandered it in a lot of ways. Especially with Boruto, they fucked that up way much. But I'm not gonna get into weeds about that. Go on.
well, you were never really a Naruto fan to
I was
begin
in the
with. Like,
beginning. In the very beginning, when it first came out, I was like, "This is a fucking amazing. This is amazing." I was obsessed with ninjas at the time, and Naruto came out at the perfect time. I was like, "Oh, this is amazing!" And then I stopped it around when Naruto fought Gaara again, and he started transforming, and I was like, "I'm bored." It's kind of like lost its kind of just speed for me, and I just put it down, and I never really picked it back up all the way. I've watched little videos here and there, got an idea of like the overall story, but I've never managed to get really back into Naruto. Bleach is different. Like you can watch the whole entire thing and still be entertained. Whereas
yeah.
Naruto, maybe it's just because of all the fillers with that are boring. And there's a whole fucking lot of them compared to Bleach, I would say. I haven't really compared the two, but it seems like Naruto has a lot more fillers than Bleach.
Bleach. I mean, Naruto has more episodes, but Bleach has a lot of fillers. It has what, like 3 or 4 filler arcs that like go into like the 30 episode mark or something like
Mm-hmm.
that. All every single one of them, and Bleach is only like 360 episodes. So you're talking about 3 or 4 filler arcs that go almost at least almost 30 episodes apiece.
Like he's like
And
a
out of 300
Wikipedia page.
episodes and shit like that, because I was a big fan of Bleach back in the day. Then when I got into One Piece, that just killed everything for me. Because I be talking shit about Bleach, but it's not like I ever lost love for the series. It's just that I
I mean,
grew
it's a good
love
show.
for other
Well, it's a good
things. It's
series.
great, but like a lot of things that people were complaining about in Bleach, I personally never understood. Like I said, I personally love Bleach when it's slice of life. So
Mm-hmm.
Substitute Soul Reaper arc, and one of my favorite arcs was the Fullbring arc. Even when I first watched it, I've always loved the Fullbring arc. And apparently people didn't like it back in the day, which I kind of knew which I was shocked at even when I was younger. But nowadays people love the Fullbring arc, and that's like getting controversy and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I've always thought the Fullbring arc. So right now there's a guy named Totally Not Mark. and he's doing a Bleach review.
Mm.
And like apparently like the Bleach anime community is hating on him for doing it because he said negative things about Bleach in the past and whatever, and they're like, oh, now you're just doing it because the Bleach anime is coming back. But Mark has
They
always
get
been
it.
he's always been a positive guy and stuff like that. He always tries to make his reviews more lighthearted and stuff like that. And even when he doesn't talk like he got through Naruto and he didn't really say anything negative about it. He genuinely enjoyed a lot of stuff. It was like it was so funny because when he was doing the One Piece reviews, he was like, "Oh, the community is like they show supportive and they've given me guides and they given me insight on certain things that I didn't think I would do on my own or things that be
Mm.
interesting." And then when he started doing Naruto reviews, he's like, "Yo, this is the most toxic environment I've ever been in. It's literally the comments are going to war because half the comments are like, "Oh, this is where Naruto gets bad. Naruto sucks here," and then the other people are like, "No, Sakura is a good character." And stuff like that. They're literally cutting
Yeah, they
each
have
other.
like such strong opinions about every little
It's
thing
it's a
that
hell.
it's
Naruto is a hell though, and literally to like towards his last reviews, he was like, "Listen, I realized after making these reviews that no matter what I say, I'm gonna get backlash. I could either say I love the Kaguya thing, or I could hate the Kaguya thing, and I'm gonna get
you're
half of
screwed
my
either way.
fan base. My yeah, damned if I do, damned if I don't. I'm gonna get half of my fan base to." Hate me after I say these things. So he was like, at a certain point, he was like, you know what? This is how I feel. You're welcome to feel how you feel, stuff like that. But I genuinely enjoy totally not Mark's review. I like all people that review stuff like that.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Um,
Like, I actually watched a lot of his the One Piece reviews. He did a pretty good job. I've been wanting to uh, get into his Naruto reviews and kind of like watch or read along as he goes along because the stuff that he's saying is pretty accurate to how I view it as well. It's like, oh yeah, or
yeah.
he might say stuff that I didn't even think of. So and the way he explains things is it's very well done.
Yeah, and that's what one of the things I genuinely like because it's like, we all wish we could go back in time or we could at least erase our memory and like rewatch One Piece for the first time and shit like
Mm,
that. But we can't do that. So I love it when I see
not yet.
not yet, right? But so I love it when I see people who are like watching the show for the first time and stuff like that, and they end up like telling how they feel because it's like me watching this show for the first time because I get to see someone's new perspective on this shit or
Yeah.
whatever. So that's why I genuinely like people who are like, oh, these are blind reviews of things I've never watched before and shit like that. So yeah, but that's basically it. As far as manga go, I definitely have to read. You got to read Madaka Box. You definitely got to
Oh
read
yeah, you were
Madaka.
talking about that before. I'll
Yeah,
add that to my list.
Madaka Box is like it's up there with Beelzebub for me in terms of enjoyment. Like I read them back to back
Hmm.
and it was so good.
Yeah,
Madaka
that's
Box, oh my God.
Madaka
It's
box.
about it's about this girl named Madaka Kawakami
Hmm.
and she becomes student council president and she assembles a crew together of her like student council members and shit, and then she ends up like trying to help people, so she has this thing called the Madaka box and people could put requests in and stuff like that, and it's
Oh,
like a
weird.
supernatural, yeah, and then it's like a supernatural anime where like it eventually turns into like a shonen power scaling fighting anime, but it's done like really well and the fights are entertaining. It's got two seasons of an anime, but like
Hmm.
I prefer reading the manga straight through because I've read the manga three times. Beelzebub and no, was it three times? I don't know. So I think I've read Beelzebub twice and I've read Madaka Box twice.
Well, I see why
So
you like it. The real
uh
reason.
but yeah, that's why I initially got into it because the way I found out about her manga was through J Stars because I was like, oh, who's this cute pink haired, blue haired girl and shit like that,
Hmm.
and then I read it and I was like, oh, this is actually really fucking cool, which it actually makes me upset because Jump Force didn't have her in because Jump Force like such a weird roster, bro. Like they did not have characters that they like. Oga wasn't in it and shit like that. Like he was in J Stars, but then he wasn't in Jump Force. I'm like, okay, I don't know if I would do that, but they definitely prioritize like the more popular characters and newer characters and shit like
Hmm.
that, rather than like characters we actually want to see. So we missed that. So like one of the mangas I'm trying to read, like well, I've tried like a lot. I haven't read manga in like mad long. I don't like I used to read manga quite a bit. Like I was reading Tokyo Revengers. I just started picking it back up today. I'm still reading through Kenichi. I gotta finish Kenichi. I'm so mad I stopped reading that. It's been like a year for me now. I was reading other stuff, but one manga I was trying to read was Hitman Reborn, and I
Hmm.
really want to like it, but it's just not hitting for me. And I'm getting to the part where it gets good because the first like couple of chapters are gag manga chapters because he didn't know that he wanted to have a serious fighting manga. And so like the gag manga parts are really bad. I just got past that part where the main character got powers and shit, and it's like it's still not hitting for me. So I
Yeah,
gotta. Roy will tell you that it's really good though. He's
um,
one of the people that advocates for it though. So
of course he would. All right, but we
yeah.
should probably we'll call it a night tonight. I think
Okay.
we're going on
But
for
yeah, I
about an
think
hour and a half,
yeah,
which is pretty good. We talked about
yeah,
a had a
yeah,
good
definitely.
flow of traffic in and out of the chat. So I think tonight was I think it was
Yeah,
a success.
yeah. I want to thank you guys, but every time I thank you guys, we lose 20
Yeah, yeah. So
subscribers.
I'll thank you guys. So thank you,
Uh,
everyone. I'm gonna let's name people personally because they popped up on the thing. Thank you, My Strudel. Thank you, It's a Dory Story. I'm not really sure what's going on with that name. Roy, appreciate you coming on. Jr. Mercenary. You said sup earlier. Sup, kind of late, but whatever. Uh,
so what's up, Tim?
but Chugga 40. These names are wild. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, thank you all for joining in, and we really appreciate the support and the
Mm-hmm.
act. Being active in the conversation. It was
Yeah, I can't believe we
really
got
appreciated.
active people. Holy
Yeah,
shit,
it was a
Jesus
nice
Christ.
change, right? Yeah, yeah, but yeah, it
We're,
was a
we're,
good
we're
night.
even getting we're even getting a split in the fan base because we got my strudel taking your side, and so once we get the Civil War skit started, that's gonna be great. We're gonna have the people that hate you and love me, and the people that love me and hate you and stuff
Like they're
like
gonna
that.
settle with me. I'm basically gonna be like Donald Trump. They're gonna vote for you because you're not me.
And listen, I respect all people, but I just want to say you're a piece of shit.
Like, okay, you're horse face. All right.
All right,
Okay,
all
let's
right,
call it a night.
all right.
I'm getting steepy. It's
See you
past my
later.
bedtime. I need to brush my teeth, put my tidy whities on, and my onesie, and then I need to get to sleep. So again, appreciate everybody that was joining.